rob the nigga for the ransom money. Hey, rob the nigga for some ransom money. Hey, rob the nigga for the ransom money. Hey, rob the nigga for the ransom money. Rob the
So
nigga
that's how you want to start the They Cloned Tyrone podcast, right?
Yeah, that's what they said on that fire song on that motherfucker. They said rob the nigga for the ransom money. That shit was hard.
Well, all right. Hey, yo, what's good, man? We are back with another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast, man. And today we come to bring to y'all what may be an in real time segment. I believe it may be. I think it is. Yeah, we're gonna call it that.
Hottest movie out right now, man.
That's a fact, man. They Cloned Tyrone, man. Just dropped on Netflix a few days ago, and we come to bring it to you today. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. My name is Showtime Slim. Who else we got in the building?
Yeah, it's your Koofy brother Koofy Roots. You know, back in the building again. Nah, I'm playing. We about to review this motherfucking fire ass movie, bro. In this bitch.
Yeah, man. Lordy Lord here, man. We about to review this movie catered to spooks. Let's do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, and one thing y'all don't really know is that Roots, he low key is like a Koofy guy.
Oh, I was going to say,
A spook?
damn. My bad.
You said it right after he said that.
Hey, man. Puo said it, man, not me.
Funny.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the cast, man. Who we got?
Yeah, man. Goddamn, you know. So a lot of these people, I won't say a lot of, but like a few of the main people I've never seen before. Like
it's only a few people that we need to even talk about in this fucking movie. I ain't gonna lie.
True. Like we don't have to talk about Jamie Foxx. We know exactly who that nigga is. Like,
oh yeah, we all know Jamie Foxx.
So I don't know if y'all remember, but a few months ago, this is actually the movie that Jamie Foxx was shooting whenever he went into the hospital. And then like a month before that, it was some other shit going on. Something about niggas tried to scam him or something. But I don't know if that was him that tweeted that. That might have been somebody else. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. We was just talking about the Woman King.
That's what I said.
So the main character
brought it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This ad, bro. Get this shit out of here. But
so I didn't watch the Woman King, but
shit,
I did see that he was in it. I don't know. I watch movies.
So the main shit that cut from he got 2 Star Wars checks. This nigga kind of lit.
This is like late Star Wars.
That's almost as good. But even still, that's a big franchise. That's like,
oh no, yeah, I ain't talking about the check. I'm just talking about like relevancy. Like how relevant is 2017, 2018 Star Wars type shit?
To niggas that like Star Wars, very relevant.
Of course, but that's like you're right, but that's like no, you're right, but that's like watching like Fast and Furious number 11 type shit. Like, a lot of people fell off after a lot of people probably fell off after like 7, 8 of them or some shit, you know.
I think you might be thinking about your perspective of it. Them niggas that like that shit love that shit.
No, I mean, of course, every franchise has diehard fans. I'm just saying, Fast and Furious number 10 is not, you know, it ain't got the same level of
awe, the same
awe that Too Fast, Too Furious had. Let me use that. Like back in the day when at the peak of the franchise type shit, you know. So I feel that way about Star Wars too. Like that shit was it was crazy back in the day, but you know, 2017, 2018, I don't know.
Well, this nigga was in the shit. Goddamn. Okay, so as the same character, they ain't try to recast the nigga as somebody else. He played Finn in both of these Star Wars movies because I can't read Roman numerals like that. I think that was that 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8. I did not know there was another Pacific Rim, but he was in that in 2018. And Attack the Block. I think I heard of that, but I don't think
Attack the Block is the only one that I have seen. I saw
crazy.
It when I was a kid. Yeah. Nitty had a bar about him.
2011.
It came out in 2011. I
don't know when adult, bro.
I don't know when I saw it. I felt like I was a kid when I saw it. Maybe not. Well, I could have been like 16 or some shit.
Yeah, you might have been like a junior in high school, okay?
I was
no man.
Yeah, I was like sophomore going into junior. I feel like I don't know. Can't remember back then.
But yeah, we got him. And apologies if I'm saying this name wrong. I think I'm saying it right. John Boyega.
Shout out him, man. Fontaine,
Of course we know Jamie Foxx. He played Slick Charles. That I'm not gonna lie, like he played an alright pimp. Like putting a pimp in this situation, I feel like he did all right. I feel like he acted that well.
I don't think Jamie Foxx can really do too much bad when it comes to like at this point, like he's just like got it. Like I don't think he can do too much bad at like acting and shit. Yeah, and that's another thing when it comes to comedy. Like the nigga just funny. So anything he's in, I can kind of see.
I knew her somewhere.
That's fucking Monica Rambeau, nigga. Let's go.
Where's she from? She fine as hell.
She from WandaVision.
That's WandaVision. Yeah.
She is about to be in the Marvels.
About to be in the new Miss Marvel or the Marvels. The Marvels.
What's crazy is I did not even recognize her, bro.
All right. I didn't either. I didn't recognize it until I just
she was in
clicked on her name. Too? Yeah, the newest one. I haven't seen that. I seen like a few reviews on it.
What a fucking ass. But either way though, like I was looking at her and I'm like, bro, like black women might be the most beautiful women on earth. These motherfuckers are really, they look really like distinct, bro. Like
they're like
shit. I don't know.
It's enchanting, bro. Like that's the only word I can think of, like mesmerizing type shit.
Yeah, the bad one. Well, I ain't gonna even say the bad ones, but the ones that look like. Let's not. Yeah, never mind. I ain't gonna say this on here. You know how I do. But yeah, I agree with you. They are enchanting. Nah, cause you know how shit go. Like, and we starting to get more subscribers, and you know how I do. I cuss one of these bitches out on here.
Do it. Do it, nigga.
They don't deserve it right now. They didn't do anything to me, so I'm not gonna downgrade.
We're gonna spin the block whenever Puos get pissed and they do something.
Facts.
They could never. It would have to be an individual bitch to say something. I would never put one person's feelings on the whole entire race. I don't do that.
That's what I'm talking about. That one person. Let us know when she piss you off.
I got you.
We got Kiefer what? How you say it?
Sutherland. I know that name.
Sutherland.
Who the fuck is
he?
So he in like some older shit.
Nah, he like that.
Phone booth. Yeah, phone booth. He was the fucking antagonist nigga.
Oh, he was the nigga with the gun?
In phone booth?
Yeah.
The nigga with the gun. The nigga that was hiding.
I've never seen.
No, what you mean hiding?
I've never seen any of these movies.
Phone booth, the nigga that was on the phone.
What, he had a gun on that nigga the whole time, right?
That's the out the window type shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said the nigga with the gun.
You didn't even see that nigga when he had the gun, Puos.
But that's, bro, the whole reason the nigga didn't leave the phone booth is because the nigga had a gun on him.
That's a fact, but the nigga on the phone, like, that shit easier to, like...
No, it's... Okay, yeah, it might be,
you should watch Phone Booth, Roots. David Allen Grier.
Yeah. Nigga ass?
Nah, that's a legend. You tripping. That's a legend right there, bro. You tripping out.
He's ass.
That man is on the legendary In Living Color, one of the original cast.
We not finna gas, bro. Like he like that.
Also, that's a point, Ruse. Like him and Jamie Foxx was both on that Living Color.
Do he
I didn't even make that connection?
Name me one single movie where he's the main guy. What does he got?
Well, see, that's the thing. He more so like on the comedy side. Like we don't.
That's cool. Everybody is.
When we think David Allen Greer, like we don't really.
Hey, he played the preacher nigga in Martin too. He was like the little crooked low
That's
down.
what I'm telling you though.
That's why he seemed so familiar whenever he popped up. I was like, I heard this, bro.
Who else? He might just be a cold supporting character though.
Say that then. Don't say like he wanted him.
He is a legend. No, he called him a legend.
Harvey them. And
I called him a legend.
He called him a legend. He is a legend.
You can be a legend and not be Steve Harvey.
He cool. I guess he a legend.
He's definitely a legend.
Everybody a legend.
It's a lot of legends.
I'm not gonna go to a whole bunch of his stuff because it's probably not known. But
I'm looking at the shit right now anyway.
J. Alphonse Nicholson. J. Alphonse
right?
Nicholson. That is some I don't even know, like his mama was wearing a dashiki when she named him that. Like that's some black ass shit. Nothing wrong with it.
Is it Alphonse?
Alphonse is definitely a black ass name. Alphonse? Name me one white Alphonse.
I don't know one black Alphonse.
You got one right here.
That's
But yeah, everybody
who was
else.
Alphonse? I ain't looking.
Yeah, so that was the one I was saying earlier. He's actually in P-Valley. No, I do not watch P-Valley. My wife watches P-Valley religiously. She's waiting on the new season to come out now. But I had, walked through the room and we'd be having our little personal time to ourselves and shit. And so I came upstairs to get something, and this shit was on the TV. I just heard some loud ass music coming from the TV and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I turned my head and it's this nigga right here with the blonde hair and shit. That's Alphonse.
You want to know what that nigga like? The type of shit he get into?
What he get into?
I don't watch the show. I was literally watching it with a girl last night or whatever, watching the movie, and she was like, "Oh, I can't see him as nobody but the gay nigga from P-Valley." Oh God! And I was like, "You talking about the little murder nigga?" Because I was with somebody else told me about like the little murder nigga a while back. She was like, "Yeah, so I know what that nigga get it. That nigga like a gangster, almost like homo thug. He like a real live homo thug."
So he gangstalicious basically.
Nah, Gangstalicious was like kind of trying to hide it. This nigga ain't hiding shit. That nigga, I think, like, I assume that nigga, like, the nigga name Lil Murder, so he got to be with the shits, but he also with that other shit.
Yeah, that is Lil Murder. How is that? Never mind. I ain't gonna do it.
I don't know. I swear to God, I never seen the show. Bro.
Hey, if he caught a body, then he caught a body, bro. Like, but
shout out to him though, man. Heard he's a great actor.
Yeah, how y'all feel about the actors in this movie?
Dope. Everybody.
Definitely dope. I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. That's crazy. He was in Luke Cage too. I didn't see that. But Jamie Foxx did great. I definitely want to see. I might have to actually check out them Star Wars just to see how the Boyega bull do in his other roles and shit. Because like he was definitely fire. He did very well as a lead role.
I agree. Yeah.
He one of them Stewie Newton looking ass niggas though.
What you mean?
He looked like Stewie Newton.
Just that's it. He looked like
Stewie Newton. Beanie Siegel, Stewie Newton. This nigga, they all look like the same. They got the same face, bro. That shit is weird.
I don't know them niggas' faces like that to.
I know what Beanie Siegel look like.
Not really. I only heard the nigga voice. I know he sounded like he whispering all the time, but other than that, I don't really know the nigga like that type shit.
I'm telling you, these three niggas look like the same nigga, bro. Slim, you seen what these niggas? You gotta agree with me. These niggas all look like the same nigga, bro.
Saying a nigga look like both an activist and a rapper is funny as shit to me.
You seen them niggas, right? Beanie Siegel and Stewie Newton before, right, Slim?
I know that.
Yeah, but I got.
I think I remember.
Let me share my screen.
Like I can vaguely remember what Stewie Newton looked like, but like Benny Siegel, I can't see it. I just can't see it.
That shit crazy.
Shout out Beans, man. Shout out Stewie.
Matter of fact, it don't even matter, bro. But he looked like both of them niggas.
What's old girl name again? I'm trying to get back to
her real name.
Yeah, her real name. I'm trying to get back to the shit.
Teyonah Parris.
She did really good. That made me. I'm ready to see her in the Marvels now. Like she was cool in what's it called? WandaVision. She was cool in that, but like this,
the roles are so different though.
Like,
she's not gonna be like
it's this. Not even close to
her. That's what make her dope though. Like to be able to do that shit.
Yeah, range,
motherfucker.
Yeah, range, and it depends because like when we seen her in WandaVision, like she was basically like a background character. So if they push her more towards the forefront of the Marvels type shit, then maybe we'll get to see like more of her shit. But they're gonna have Captain Marvel head and center like running shit. So I don't know.
Yeah. Only thing I saw from the
Now,
trailer,
Captain Marvel is fired as an actress though. I forgot her real name. Fucking I know it. I can't remember. You don't like her as an actress?
Don't know her as an actress.
You've seen, well, you didn't watch Captain Marvel, did you?
Why would I watch that?
So you only saw her in Endgame.
Trash.
You don't have an opinion, nigga. Get out of here.
What you mean?
You don't like you only.
You don't even know her.
You don't know who she is at all.
You seen her when she flew down for 5 minutes.
Wasn't impressive enough for me.
All right, man, you got it.
But
hey, man, salute to John Doe, man.
The acting all around from everybody, just how they, how they give the extras, little lines or act like this or whatever. Like everything seemed like from the beginning to the middle where shit was like regular, like niggas was just being regular in the background. It was very authentic. Like I think the conversation out in front of the store at the beginning of the movie, like I've been involved and seen some conversations. That's literally how we
That's
talk,
what makes it funny,
everything.
nigga. Like it's clearly satire. Like they're supposed to be like some hood ass shit going on, but that's what makes this shit funny. Like why the fuck is they doing this shit, bro? Like,
what you mean?
Like the conversation in front of the store, man. They got a little nigga running around named Junebug and shit. Like that shit's supposed to be funny, bro. It's like I get what Root said. Like it really happens that way, but that shit is funny for them to put it in a movie.
I literally thought that's like I didn't laugh at that shit at all. I thought that was just like that's
regular
shit.
I laughed because you don't see that in movies. You don't see that right there in movies.
Well, that's how you knew. When I seen that, I was like, oh, this is for spooks right here. That's how I automatically knew.
I'm saying that.
It's satire.
Jesus Christ.
It's satire.
What is a spook?
You tell me what is.
He don't even know what it is. He don't even know
how
what
are
it
you
is.
I don't know what it is?
No, him. You don't know what it is.
Bro, it's a racial slur for black people, bro. Like, come on.
Spooks and science, nigga. This was perfect for niggas in Netflix. Good shit. #1 movie right now.
Bro, Nick Fury called this up a spook in the first episode of Secret Invasion. I said it on the podcast.
Yeah, but you can't say that.
How? Why? He said it.
I'm quoting the show, bro. He said that shit to Mariah Hill. Like you can't
Nick
say
Fury.
But
you gonna talk to
me like the conversations and like the club scene where niggas is in the club and they just vibing to the music and shit, like right before they get hypnotized, like all of those scenes where niggas are just being niggas, like that shit was very authentic. Like you could tell like niggas they just all right, this is where you are.
And that's the very fucking point of this movie. We should get into it. That is the very fucking point of this movie. Like what you just said there.
When he pulled up on dude and he was out there, you know what I'm saying, slanging this shit, and he was like, "Man, bro, get your bitch ass on!" Like that shit, that nigga sounded like me. What the fuck? That nigga done stole my whole vocabulary.
Hey, he turned around and ran over that nigga. He told him, "You hit my car, bro." He told the nigga he hit his car.
He really hopped out like on some regular shit, like, bro. And then the kid wasn't even spooked out or nothing, bro. He was like, "Damn, crazy ass."
He used to that. He seen it. He from the hood. He seen that type of shit.
Junebug say, "Man, you gonna make me spill my Capri Sun?"
That nigga say, "I'm tired." I think Junebug say, "I'm tired of snitching." Like he got that nigga out there working.
And only gave him $5. That was some bullshit. He definitely scammed that little.
You a kid, my nigga. Get your ass on with that $5.
Go buy some candy, little nigga. But
that's all he gonna buy anyway.
Exactly, some more Capri Suns, nigga.
Watch SpongeBob, nigga. That's all he do.
All he do, watch SpongeBob, nigga.
That nigga
drink Capri Suns.
Drink Capri Suns and watch SpongeBob.
He a product of everything they talk about. Like,
that's a fact.
He ain't gonna be nothing when he grow up. Nigga sitting around.
He might not grow up.
Oh my God, he might end up like a little brother. I forgot his name.
G baby is a thing, bro. Like
he might end up like Ronnie.
Jesus Christ. But like, yeah, like I'm glad that it was. Hold on, let me make sure, because I don't know, white people be naming they. Okay, this is a black dude. So the director of this and writer, Juel.
It's clearly a black person. You thought it was. I didn't have a doubt in my mind that a black person didn't direct and write this.
Yeah, I didn't have a doubt, but then I did. So there you go.
I didn't.
So, oh yeah, and I want to give props to the co-writer Tony Renton Mayer.
I feel like a lot of white
Crazy
people
last
are
name.
too afraid to kind of do these type of things these days.
Oh, okay, never mind. I saw a picture of a white person, but it was Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of, you know, in this society of like being politically correct and shit, like a lot of people be walking the line and they don't really be wanting to do shit to offend people. I don't feel like a lot of white people would really want to do this type of shit these days if they had to direct it. Well, I mean, shit, artistic freedom or some shit. I don't know. They used to.
Bro, they gonna get backlash over that shit.
You know who don't give a fuck? The nigga Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that nigga don't give no fuck.
He don't give a goddamn.
He gonna call you a nigga as a white man on that.
And niggas ain't gonna give a fuck about it.
They just gonna watch the movie.
He do that shit damn near in every movie he got.
Ain't no damn near. The only one that he didn't was in Desperado. That's the only one he didn't drop.
And
then
he did.
He did.
Yeah, the white nigga.
You lying? He said that.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out TCOBL.
Yeah, Mo. That's my partner. Put a shirt on though, nigga.
I said that shit wrong, nigga. TCBO lifestyle, nigga.
Yeah, Mo. My nigga in this.
Shout out Mo, man.
But this movie was so fire to me, bro. Like this shit was so fucking fire. Let's get into the plot. I'm gonna run down the plot real quick. So this nigga Fontaine, you know what I'm saying? He a slanger. He be slanging dope and shit. He just doing regular shit. Like wake up in the morning, cook a little breakfast, go out to the block, chill with the partner,
lift some weights, go to the stove, get a 40, nigga, get some Rilla, like
get Rilla. Nigga got a 40 Rillos and a scratch off. That's some nigga shit to me,
bro. And that's the reason it was funny to me, because I knew it was it was supposed to be like some nigga shit, and so I'm like, man, they really did this shit. The nigga went and got a scratch off. He got a 40, he got some Rillos. Like, come on, nigga.
So I'm a paint the picture, and then I'm a say what's extremely hilarious about it. So, he doing all this regular shit, and then he find out shit not regular type shit. He doing his stroll, nigga Slick Charles, some coked out pimp on some bread. So he run down, collect the bread and shit and leave. Goddamn, get popped right there in the car. Nigga, goddamn, pulled up behind his car, blocked him in, shot the nigga up. He might have been a little stupid for jumping out like that. I'd have shot out through the back window.
That scene was tense too, like how they built that bitch up.
Like he sat there for mad long. He just thinking like, how I'm gonna do this shit.
But look, Bruce, they built it up.
I'm gonna go out.
But they built it up like a few minutes earlier. Like we see the nigga following the nigga. Like they was on like a whole nother block. He get out and do some other shit, and we see them in the car following the nigga, and they follow him all the way to the motel and shit. And so whenever he come out the motel, like he lighten up and shit, niggas just pull up behind his car, ain't moving. Like we know who it is. We know what's gonna go down.
He knew who it was.
He knew who it was. I don't think he knew at first. When
he definitely honked the horn like he know, like nigga.
Seen them niggas weren't going nowhere, so shit. He knew what was up.
I think he seen them, and then he realized what the fuck it was. He looked in the mirror and shit.
Nigga, grab the strap real quick, contemplate, hop out, get off. He may have got off a couple shots. I don't know, but he definitely
did. He did.
His shit.
Yeah, he got aired out. He definitely got aired out. Like that shit was crazy. And then
buddy, who leg he fucked up, hopped. Nigga wobbled to the car.
But look,
aired that nigga up.
That was a very intense death scene too, because he got 3 holes in him and he steady trying to ram the car and shit. He screaming, trying to fight for his life. It's just not working. Nigga pass out. Niggas hobble up to the car, air him out some more, take off. All of a sudden, this nigga just wake up.
That's
like, damn, that was a crazy ass dream type shit. And then this is where the shit get weird. The nigga still doing his regular shit. Nigga walking down the street from the corner store, see some nigga hobbling down the street, bloody clothes and shit from far away. Like, damn, what the fuck is that? See a big ass Suburban swing by, snatch the nigga up, take off. Damn, that was weird as fuck.
I ain't know what the fuck was going on right there. I thought that was
look when he seen him, because I saw that part in the trailer. I was like, damn, this is kind of weird. So I saw that part in the trailer, thought about the motherfucking title of the show, like, oh, that's him. He a clone. That's Tyrone. He the clone. This nigga
that's Tyrone.
Nigga clone didn't escape. He asking for help. Motherfucker came and scooped his ass.
Pull my man's comment up on the screen. Slim.
Damn, nigga, give me a second. I was gonna do it.
Nah, not that one.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. My bad. I was just reading that. Hold on. Nigga, we don't be getting comments like that, nigga. Yeah,
read out loud, nigga.
Who, me? Oh yeah.
Nigga don't know what to do.
That nigga said, "Should me?" Did you read?
Yeah, I think he said
shit
me or shit.
Shit,
me niggas don't believe shit till it happened to them or see this shit for themselves. Because the pimp nigga told the nigga he got lit up. That's a fact.
That nigga said, "Stop playing on me. Where my money at?"
I nigga ain't believe that shit.
Would you believe that shit?
Hell no.
Hell nah, I wouldn't.
I would have slapped the shit out that nigga. Like, stop playing. You know,
and he there to stand on business, bro. He there to get his money. You know, Slick Charles the type of nigga to try to talk his way out of some shit. He did it the first time.
No, the fuck he didn't. He got his money took the first time.
No, I'm saying he tried to talk his way out the shit the first time. Nigga had all types of excuses. You know?
Yeah, that shit.
This is my question though. When Fontaine pulled back up, why he had to ask? Why he tell him go ask Yo-Yo? Why he couldn't ask that same bitch that was in the house that the nigga get shot yesterday? Like, it was the same bitch in the house. Like, she know what happened.
Bitch in the house.
So why the fuck you gotta go ask Yo-Yo?
Maybe that bitch ain't get out.
Or something, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she ain't leave the house type
You
shit.
think that nigga gonna see his partner get shot up, go back in the house and not tell his bitch what just happened?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Them niggas ain't seem like they was partners.
He said he knew that nigga said, all right, fuck it. He
That's
gonna
a fact.
He gonna at least go back in there. Hey, they done shot Fontaine ass up.
Yeah, I don't think he did, man. I don't think he did.
He knew what happened. He knew that nigga got aired out.
I'm talking about the bitch in the house.
He talking about the bitch.
The nigga who just left your house, you just walked out and seen this nigga dead. You gonna go back in your house and tell whoever in there, hey, that nigga who was just here is dead.
So the nigga said, of course, the reason he said go ask Yo-Yo is because she walked out like right before he came in type shit. Yeah, and so they crossed paths before all that shit.
Yeah,
happened.
The bitch in there might just be trying to have his back on some lion shit, but like Yo-Yo, she ain't got no reason to lie. She left already.
I guess if y'all gonna get a whole pass for that shit.
I mean, yeah, Yo-Yo, I can see it. I know.
Yo-Yo wasn't even like being serious about that shit. She was like, yeah, I mean, shit, I heard the shots or some shit like. Yeah, I seen a vehicle, I seen a car. Like, she ain't even being straight up about that shit. And then they ain't even get to that. They pull up on the shit that he had seen earlier yesterday. Whenever he seen the Suburban.
Yo-Yo was just being sassy. She was being she's been a woman. She's been sassy as fuck, bro.
Jesus, that just
she was pissed.
You wasn't taking the whole serious.
You just saying that right now just made me so fucking mad because they be doing that shit. I'm trying to ask you a serious question.
You gotta stop saying shit to Roots. Like, this nigga get pissed about
what you say to him?
I said she was being a woman. She was being sassy. And they got pissed.
I hate that shit, bro. Like, answer my fucking question. How I'm asking.
Started thinking about women, bro, and got pissed.
Nah, Bulls, you know that shit. Well, you ask her the question, she want to walk around the corner and answer the question and shit. Like, answer the question.
I don't know that, bro. Come on, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Stop playing.
Yo, I don't even play them type games, Roots. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ain't gotta play the games to know the bitches be doing that shit.
You on your own with that one, Roots.
Just walk around the corner, that's just gonna be over there. I ain't got shit else to say to her. That's just me though.
Hey, Roots, let me ask you, what do you do in that situation, Roots? Hold on. He said crazy question. So y'all think it's a clone of y'all, or just celeb niggas love saying when a baby born, the baby been here before? It's a hot question.
Okay, I see what he's saying.
What
like
think?
that whole baby being here. Like, I be saying that about my daughter sometimes. Like, she be saying certain shit that's like not supposed to come out of a 5-year-old mouth. Like, not on no foul shit, just on some like profound shit for a 5-year-old. Like, she'll just notice some shit or say some shit or whatever. Like, the first time she said never mind, I was like, how do you know how to use never mind? You know, type shit like that. So like, but on the clone shit, I don't think I'm important enough to clone. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna keep it a bug, bro. I don't think niggas getting cloned, but I do kind of. The older I get, I'm starting to believe like in reincarnation. Like after a nigga die, I do feel like niggas just gonna come back as either another person or something else, but you ain't gonna be able to keep that memory. But you will get not lapses. You will get instances where you remember some little slight shit, and that's that deja vu shit. You like, what the fuck, nigga?
Hey, that's funny as fuck.
That's how I feel about that shit though.
I was having a conversation with my partner a few months ago and shit. We was just, kicking the shit, laughing on the phone and shit. And I said, you know what? That's why babies are always crying, because they remembering all their fuck ups from their past life. Like, damn, I got to start over and do this shit again.
That's that Tecado shit. Y'all remember?
Yeah, that shit funny as fuck. That nigga ass though.
We got to bring that to the podcast. Man. You got to drop that clip or something.
Yeah. I got that too.
But yeah, I probably not cloning. No lie, all the other shit though, like on a lower level, like not as plainly as they put it, but I do believe all that other shit is definitely a thing. Like using advertisement and products and shit to keep us in a certain place or keep us in a certain position.
Oh yeah,
I do believe 100% that is real.
Oh, this what else?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Go ahead,
I was agreeing with him. That's a real thing.
This what else with the movie, the comparisons I was gonna make it. I don't know if I know Slim probably ain't seen them, but you seen the Black Dynamite movie, like you remember how they was like the shit that was fucking people up. I think that shit was in the malt liquor, or it was in something like that. Niggas
it was in the malt liquor.
It's the same shit. It's like this shit is like a combination of us in fucking Black Dynamite. I was like, they just brung two movies together and made this, like, nigga, what the fuck?
But I think the thing. Well, I think the thing about this movie is that a lot of the things that they touch on in this movie is a lot of the conversations that people have been having for a long time. Right. And they've been saying like it's shit in our food for a long time, like the stuff that we eat. And
especially that's been a lot more recent.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So yeah, I feel like it's a conversation that people have a lot of times, especially like on social media. I think they don't really put it into movies a lot though. Like they don't put these type of conversations.
Like Dynamite.
It's never really been painted this way, or it has, but like they did a Boondocks episode about chicken and how it like controls people and shit. I actually came up with a whole theory of that's the same shit that the Popeyes chicken sandwich did. It was a means of population.
You see how people was acting with that shit?
Yeah, it was a means of population control.
That's what people probably just said. Yeah, Popeye's chicken sandwich. People was acting a fucking fool over that sandwich.
And then as the sandwich went away, as the sandwich kind of lost its awe, niggas calmed the fuck down.
That was good though. It wasn't that good, but that was good in the bitch.
I'll be honest.
I never had one because of what was going on. I said,
you was working at that bitch back then, right?
No, I've never worked at.
Not you. I thought
Slim working at churches.
I ain't working at Popeyes either. Yeah, I worked at churches. But what I was going to say is, I kind of feel the same way about that. Might be what Black Friday is just like that.
You think so?
Black Friday is just like the whole Popeyes chicken sandwich,
but on a bigger scale type shit.
Yeah, because Black Friday is like a fucking national holiday, but niggas act the same way on Black Friday.
Niggas say the same thing about Niggas say the same thing about like the Institute of Christmas, of like that's a time for people to spend the most money, even when they can't afford it type shit. Like these conspiracies exist and they've been talked about for a long time, but I don't think they've been done in this capacity. Like this is cold cut. White people are controlling black people. They put it in all the products. They're testing us. They're cloning us. They're all of the worst conspiracies that we've thought of and conversated about. It's this movie, and I think that is super fire. Because it's still, I feel like it's still, I don't want to say preach, but it still tells the same message, but it's been put in a form for niggas. It's been because niggas are usually the ones that, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, like type shit. But even down to the music, people have conversations about rap music all the time. It was white people first. They was all mad at it and shit, saying that it causes the violence and shit like that, which I don't necessarily believe that, but I do believe that there's a spiritual connection to that we have to music.
Spiritual what?
Sorry, spiritual. I'm acting like that. My bad. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Chronological. I don't want to hear it.
That nigga said, I do believe experiment somewhere over there. Like what?
I do believe that there, with mostly black people, that there is a spiritual connection to music because that's like our roots type shit. Pause if necessary. I don't know. Shit, social media got the black facts. We've been tripping over social media ever since it came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like they should have incorporated that more with the.
I was kind of thinking that too. Yeah, they could have did something with that too. I think
that's really the main shit that got niggas tripping.
But they wasn't in like was they in the two? Like, what year was they in? Niggas was having flip phones and shit.
Yeah, niggas had flip phones and shit. So I don't think I seen it.
I don't think they was in the social media era during the movie.
Yeah, this might have been like around like the 2000.
The one thing I'll say though, Roos, is that so I can see them leaving social media out because as a whole, this movie is about like control, the government controlling us, mind control, making us do certain things to keep us in a certain position. That's pretty much what the overall theme of the movie is. And so when you talk about like the shit that we buy and the shit that we eat, and you know, just like the little narratives that they put out there with the drug dealers and the pimps, and they're here to like, you know, fuck up the neighborhood for everybody else type shit. I feel like social media ain't really that on that level, so I can see how niggas could leave that shit out. But I kind of agree with
social media is like the newer
that shit like that.
They've been using that. They've been using all that other shit for decades, bro.
I don't think social media is like that. I feel like niggas just get on social media and just be saying and doing everything.
Bro, you could find like some shit like a woke think piece about this movie on there right now if you type that bitch in. Like social media is definitely like that.
But this the thing though. I feel like that's on that. So I think that's on people. I don't think that's necessarily on social media itself.
Who's behind social media? People.
Nah, I don't agree with what you're saying, because what we talking about with all this is the government being behind something to like keep us down type shit. I don't feel like social media is quote unquote keeping us down on its own. I think people go on there and do shit and post shit. Yeah.
Well, let's look at it from this perspective. Guns are not meant to be used to commit crimes with. However, they're still used as a tool to commit crimes with. And that's basically all a weapon is. It's a tool. It's up to you on how you use it. So all they do is provide the tool. But I think the knowledge of them knowing that we're gonna do some fuck shit with it, and yet they push it in front of us anyway, and make money off of it at the same time. That's the fucked up shit.
I see the example. Let's say if we talk about crack, I see crack as more of a issue like what this movie is talking about. Like they even had like the little crack shit in the movie type shit, but they put crack on the streets for this reason to like fuck us up. I don't think social media was put there just to fuck us up type shit. I think niggas took social media and did.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I ain't saying it right.
Same thing with social media. Social media is a tool for networking.
But crack ain't a tool for nothing. But the fuck niggas
crack
up.
Definitely ain't a tool for anything.
That's what I think the difference is.
That shit fuck up your mind. The nigga who's selling it, they gonna put your ass in jail. It's like that shit's just that shit just the devil, low key.
Hey, what y'all think about what they did in this movie where the drug dealer got killed and then they took that nigga and cloned that nigga and put another one back out on the street? What y'all think about that type of?
I know what that is. You just said what it is.
Same shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying like what?
So I think it's a illustration of what happens in real life, not up to the cloning, but music, fashion, all of the things that we're in tune with, that we're influenced by every day, that clones us. There are a bunch of people that started being gang affiliate when they found out Snoop Dogg was a Crip, or Lil Wayne was a Blood, or things of that nature. Like it makes
I didn't even know the nigga was a Crip for us. I didn't know that nigga was a Crip at all.
Snoop Dude?
Yeah, I didn't know
I
that.
did not know he was a Crip.
But I never even heard of Lil Buddy either.
Hey, you learn something new every day,
There might be
nigga.
a little white boy running around named Snoop Dude.
I don't like that name either. I don't like it.
It's like a little nigga snooping through all your shit.
I thought he was gonna say it, snooping through dudes, bro. Like,
what's up with you, yo?
Yo, I thought he was gonna say that.
Hey,
Snoop Dude.
What's up with you, yo?
Your mind
Snoop Dude. Like, I literally thought he was gonna say that.
You added
there, brother.
I don't think it's added at all. I feel like that's implied. Snoop Dude.
No, it's implied by you.
Nigga, if I hear Snoop Dude, I think a dude who's snooping, not a nigga who's snooping through niggas. Like, what you talking about?
Not niggas, nigga, dudes.
That's the same shit.
It's a difference.
Listen, man. Back to my point.
It's a difference between niggas and dudes, bro.
Back to my point.
No, it's not.
This is definitely a difference.
But look, back to my point. You know, our influences. Same thing with movies. You know, our influences influence us to do certain things, to act a certain way. You know, drill music is probably one of the biggest things killing Chicago right now, and has been for years, because it's glorified in a sense, you know, or it's at least it's glorified by the people, not necessarily saying that the people rapping is the ones that's glorifying it, even though some of them are. But again, like we fall subject to influence. And we allow it to be cut in our mind to make us think, oh, this is cool, or I need to do this. You know, it's the same thing. So in a way, yeah, I do feel like that's just a real illustration of what goes on today.
So let me ask Puos this. So kind of to what Roos just said, and also, you know, they had the scene where the niggas was in the club, and then they was, and even not even in the club, but at first when they was testing the two dudes fighting, and they was changing the music, and they was responding based off whatever the music was. So that's a big question that I've heard a lot over the years about. Do you believe that rap music influences like violence and crime and shit?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It can, bro. Like, it definitely can. If you niggas who, not you niggas, but the niggas who don't have a mind of their own, even matter of fact, it even influenced me when I was like a little nigga. I wanted to be like the Game so bad. Like that nigga was the most gangster nigga to me, bro. So
I ain't gonna lie.
I wanted to be like that nigga so bad.
So let me ask. No. So you said you wanted to be like him, but were you like actively doing shit?
It was wilding.
Like, because of him, because of that.
I ain't gonna say because of it was because like a nigga environment. It's a lot of shit, but I will say like a lot of these weird niggas like who don't have a mind of their own, they're still. I was like 10, 11 on that shit, but niggas don't grow out of that.
40s.
Yeah, it's niggas who I ain't gonna say 40, but it's niggas who like 21 right now who still like they'll go hear a Young Boy song and man, this nigga gangster. I want to
go slide on some shit.
Yeah, like so I do believe that shit, but it ain't on the musician. It's on your gullible ass for
most definitely.
Yeah, it ain't on the musician, bro.
That was the thing. So the biggest case that the world has seen when it comes to that is Eminem and Tupac. They did the same thing for Tupac. They tried to sue them because mainly white people, and thought that they felt that the music influenced their child to do some dumb shit. No, if it's in your child's mind to do some dumb shit, only thing they're gonna do is you look for things to fuel that thought. You know, they're not gonna look for, because they're a child, you know, their mind's not fully developed. They're not gonna look for things to stay away from that. You know, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? Monitor what your kids listen to, but even if you let them listen to it, still be teaching them the basics of right and wrong, you know, and to know the difference, or to know the difference between real life and entertainment. You know, like it's entertainment at the end of the day, but nigga, I don't know how many fights I done seen pop off to Set It Off by Boosie Badass. Like I've been in fights while that song is playing. I know, I've seen it, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So not to say that I was necessarily influenced by it, but maybe I was. Maybe it changes the environment.
That shit influenced niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like that shit influenced, bro. Like just think about that shit. It clearly influences certain people, bro.
Okay.
Clearly.
All right. So I got another question, Puos. With you being a huge Golden State Warriors fan, man, how'd you feel when that Klay Thompson looking ass nigga walked out dressed in that lab coat and shit? And Jamie Foxx. Well, it was really Fontaine that first got on that nigga ass.
Oh, the nigga with the afro?
Hell yeah. That nigga look like Klay Thompson, dude.
Nigga said, how did I feel? Nigga, I didn't.
You the Warriors fan, nigga.
I'm not even I'm a Steph Curry fan. I'm not even. I don't give a fuck about the Warriors, nigga. Fuck them. Steph Curry fan. Either way, nigga, I felt like
Jamie Foxx got on that nigga ass though. He went to roasting the hell out of his ass up. Got him.
Yeah, he did.
They should have just beat Buddy ass.
White people don't even have afros.
Hey, Yo accidentally dropped some shit, and that nigga shot the fuck out, dude.
That's how the nigga was trying to clean him off that bullshit.
He said, "Hey, find me some baby wipes. We got to get him clean."
Bro, fuck putting a gun in his face. Just beat Buddy ass, bro. That's all.
Hold on, real quick. We got a comment. Kill one or something is going to be another one. Facts. I don't.
He was talking about like the clone shit.
Keep reading, nigga.
Okay, kill one or something is gonna be another one. Okay, just off the strength of the love of the person, or based off the things you can get from a person, or acting like the person niggas want to be.
Fire.
Okay. He said Kobe now, but didn't see nothing. He did live like we did.
No, I don't know what that would mean, Mook.
Kobe.
Oh shit! I was talking about rappers and shit like that. Even basketball players, anybody who looked at as a celebrity, like
anybody with influence.
Niggas. When you was a kid, what was you saying when you was shooting the little paper ball in the trash can? Kobe, like that's a thing. Like we are influenced. We are influenced by celebrity,
bro. Like all these niggas, like 50. That nigga was so fucking gangster, bro. Like all these niggas, bro. I'm telling you, and I'm a nigga who got my own mind, so I can just only imagine these niggas who stupid as a bitch, who don't know no better.
Shit,
niggas want to come on, bro. Music, entertainment,
and Nelly, niggas started wearing mad Air Force Ones, bucket hats, and band-aids on their face and shit.
You look at the bitches, all these hoes want to be Cardi B. All like, come on, bro.
So I see what you're saying. But now that Root said what he said, I think it's more of because music definitely is a big thing, because hip hop music is like the biggest fucking music in the world type shit. Everybody, hip hop is hip hop. But I think it's more about the niggas that got influenced, like Root said, because let's just take a nigga like, all the wrestling fans in the world, like the niggas that used to fuck with John Cena, like that nigga was influential as fuck to people. Yeah. So I'm sure it was a bunch of kids looking up to him and emulate, waving the fucking 5 in front of the face type shit.
It's a generation of wrestlers right now that John Cena was their first match that they seen. Like that was the first celebrity wrestler that they saw, and then before that was The Rock, before that was Hulk Hogan. Like these niggas are influential.
So it's not just a music thing, but music is part of it too. It's people that have influence. They're influencing, like, and not that they're even trying to. Like a lot of these people are probably just out there living life, but there are people looking.
Triple H and them niggas, Slim, like you niggas was in school doing the sucking shit.
Pause. Yeah.
Spitting water mist out their mouth and shit.
That's a
all
fact.
Kinds of shit. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so I think
video games. Tell me you wasn't trying to do a fucking bicycle kick when you was little, bro.
I definitely was. Tony Hawk, all them niggas.
Oh, Tony Hawk.
Max, what's that nigga name? The BMX, that nigga. Matt Hoffman or some shit.
Yeah. No, I'm saying bike like the Luke Kane shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fuck no, I ain't never tried that.
Nigga, I tried to bicycle kick my cousin. I accidentally kicked him in the chest.
I can't do that shit. But I did try Kamehameha before.
All of this shit, bro. Everything that we're entertained by influences us in one way or another.
You gotta be an athletic ass nigga to do that bicycle.
Right. So with that being said, I won't just solely put it on rap music, but I do see how rap music can be, especially when they talk about it, they probably talk about like gangster rap a lot of times, and they like to compare it to like crime and violence and shit. So I see
because it's an illustration of a lot of people's, even mine at one point, real life. You know what I'm saying? Like that be like that's really what rap started from. Is just talking about the shit that go on in the hood.
Rap started from some trash ass shit. I ain't gonna lie.
A hippie,
Yeah, Sugar Hill Gang with them niggas, boy.
Niggas was really. But look, I guarantee you, it was mad niggas trying to dress up like that nigga.
That shit was new. That shit was new, bro. Like, imagine like that shit being brand new and you hearing that shit. You probably think that's the coldest shit in the world.
That shit probably.
Who else you tried? The ankle lock?
Oh God, I done put plenty of niggas in the ankle lock. Nigga.
Oh yeah.
What you talking about?
Oh yeah, niggas definitely used to choke slam niggas and all kind of shit.
Walls of Jericho, all that.
Fucking right.
I definitely stunned a few of my cousins.
Nigga ass go tap out on that ankle lock. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, what about the other Klay Thompson looking nigga? Because all these niggas look alike, bro. All the white niggas.
Afro niggas. Oh, you talking about it with Yo-Yo?
Yeah, with the chicken place.
Yeah. That nigga was a horny ass nigga. They go a lot.
Definitely was. That man went and got a whole meal on the love, bro.
But he went and got a 2-piece and some sides, nigga, for some head or some pussy or something.
Goofy, because
what? Yo, hold on. Did y'all catch the names that they was saying? Like the bitch was like saying her menu and shit to the nigga, to the John, and was like saying, I was swanton. Facts. I definitely swanton bomb me a nigga.
You gotta jump off the bunk bed for some shit like that.
Facts. You might kill yourself. Shit.
What you was gonna say about the names or some shit?
Yeah, when was it Yo-Yo? Yeah, when they first pulled up on Yo-Yo after the whole shit, you know, when dude finally woke back up and Slick Charles was telling them all the shit, they pull up on Yo-Yo and she was saying some weird ass names for like her menu and shit. Like I guess she was speaking in code or some shit, or that's just what they call that shit.
Like
but,
what,
yeah,
you know?
I can't remember the exact names and shit they were saying, but like he when Yo-Yo went in there with the manager, she said, "You ever heard of a such?"
Oh
such?
Yeah. Like a swan. I don't know what the fuck they were saying either, but
I'm gonna say
they had
Swanson.
names.
I'm gonna say a Swanson. And
yeah,
she's
they
like,
had
"You ever heard of a Swanson?" He's like, "You'll give me a Swanson right now."
Yeah,
Nigga got excited when he heard that shit.
That was what she said though, a Swanson, or y'all just
nah. She said something else. I don't remember the names either. But yeah, because she did that at the beginning. Like, so obviously she's a fucking prostitute. So they definitely got names and shit for their services and shit, whatever.
Oh, this is fucked up. Speaking of services, how'd y'all feel about the church scene?
Oh my god, nigga! Yeah, shout out David Allen Grier again. Y'all said David
Allen Grier definitely played a pastor. Nigga.
When I tell you, dog, I rewind that bitch like 4 times because it was like when the music was starting, I was like, oh, hold on, wait, I gotta watch this shit. And then it was like I don't know what was going on, bro, but it was like I can't let this shit play until I'm really looking at this shit. Because I heard the music, I'm like, this shit sound kind of fire, nigga. They got it jigging and shit. I'm like, this shit crazy as fuck. So
that's church music. Back again to the music.
Nigga, they was going crazy in that church, nigga.
Jigging, boy.
They had some grape, nigga. They ain't had community, like they had grape drink up there, nigga.
Grape drink, bro.
Like Dave Chappelle used to talk about, they had grape drink up there, nigga. Not juice, it was drink.
And that's a fact, bro. I went to a black church for 13 years of my life, bro. We didn't have wine. We had grape juice.
I'm gonna be honest. I went to a church and we had grape juice. We did not have no grape drink, my nigga. It's different.
I ain't never had no wine in no church, bro. Niggas Catholic.
They do that shit at Catholic churches. I know they use
have
wine.
actual wine and shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, that nigga David got up there. Nigga with the preacher like a motherfucker.
That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That scene was fire. Them niggas was dancing. Yo, they was fucking dancing their ass off in there. Well, that's what I like about it. The music and how they was dancing. Like, that shit was fire. That nigga say hit me and went crazy, nigga. Like he James Brown or some shit.
That's how it go. I remember being in church. That motherfucking organ start up. Motherfuckers turn up in that.
Did y'all have an elevator in y'all church?
Hell no, we had no elevator.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Making sure.
Look, they had the big ass painting the white Jesus on the back back wall and shit.
That's a that's a fact. Did them niggas like hide in the church? Like I seen the lights off, and then they was like laying down.
Bro, they was laid down in the pews. I was like, this is the worst hiding spot ever. Like,
first of all, that's ass because how did a nigga not walk up and down and see nobody there whenever they was getting ready to leave and turn the lights off and shit?
Nobody was there. What you mean?
I mean, you got
because they was
janitor that cleans up the church after church. You telling me that janitor didn't see 3 niggas laying down?
That's what I'm saying, Puos. Like
it was no janitor going on. Like that, the church is a front, bro. Like that shit wasn't real.
Brother, no, that was a church. But whenever everybody left the church,
it's no janitor, Slim.
What about the pastor? He didn't see 3 niggas laying there?
Man, that nigga went to go turn up some more. He
did. You're right.
That nigga left when everybody else left.
You definitely right. That nigga left first, probably. That nigga had to go to the club.
Out of there.
That nigga left first.
But that was a stupid ass hiding spot they was in. Like that shit was.
That's another one of them conspiracies and black conspiracies. The church is meant to be used as a tool by the white man to control the black man.
The church is quote unquote owned by the government and shit.
Church is some bullshit, bro.
So pretty much everything that they were saying is like we said, it's shit that's been talked about and discussed before this movie was even made. So like, it's pretty much like everything has been out there. They just packaged all that shit up and put it here, and we get the overall package. I think the shit was funny as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I didn't expect to think it was as funny as it was, but I just know they was doing some nigga shit on purpose, and I'm like, yo, this nigga shit is fucking hilarious that they doing.
Nah, bro, there was a scene.
Oh, that's my other man's. Oh yeah, my niggas in here tonight.
It's a lot of gems, man. Show facts. There's a whole lot of gems. Niggas really gotta pay. Niggas really gotta watch this shit and really take heed to this shit, bro.
You and this nigga down. You and the nigga who just come in have a long ass conversation. Roots. I'll be on the same type of shit.
Shit, tell her pull up. Shit. Well, not now, because this should be a whole another hour long. But but yeah, man. There was a scene whenever they first went underground in the church and shit. First of all, the way that nigga Fontaine went and took them suits from them niggas was funny as hell. That nigga just strolled in that bitch. Y'all know I can find them suits at.
That's a fact.
So they got the suits. Them niggas got their ass whooped. Either that, he pulled the swammy out and niggas just went to stripping, pause if necessary. But that is a thing.
I didn't even think that, Ruth. I thought they just gave him some brand new suits.
Nah, them niggas. Give me the suit off your back, goof ass nigga.
All right, man. If you say so, it was like 4 people there. So what other suit went?
It was 3 people in there.
I think it was like 4.
I think you can count.
It was 3.
Yes.
Fontaine, Jamie
Foxx. No. He talking about
the niggas in
he
the
talking
suit.
about the scene where they was in there. I don't know what they was doing. And he walked in and was like,
hands. They was in there washing
hands
with gloves on. I just realized
the other nigga just kept his shit on.
I definitely feel like it was 4 people, Roots, for sure.
They might have pistol whipped that nigga and left him in the bathroom.
I don't think they did none of that. They wasn't.
Them niggas was just shook and came out that shit. Paul.
Only thing that wasn't real is all the niggas getting together like they did when they went underground. No, you know what? Let me say this. What that is, I feel like that's the message they trying to put across. Where they if we join together and we're united type shit, because they say we divided and shit. So they saying if we join together, we can overthrow the fucking government and all this bullshit they out there doing. Yeah. I think that's what they tried to paint by doing that.
And it's not like we haven't done that before. That's why
we've never done that.
Black Panthers, nigga.
We've never done that.
The Watts riots was that exactly.
We've never done it. The Black Panthers was a small percentage of the black population, though. That's not everybody.
That was in one isolated area, though.
That was one isolated
area. But what they did in this movie was they went and got all the niggas out the hood and put all the hood niggas together.
It's clearly exaggerated, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I feel like that's the message they trying to put out there.
Of course, that is the message. So the way I relate this to real life. So the Watts riots back in 1992. That was over some bullshit. And the only problem that I had with it, because I'm all for a fucking riot, especially behind injustice. However, niggas banded together and started fucking up their own shit. I thought that's stupid. Like when I heard of that, the first thing I thought was like, why would they fuck up the hood? Like go to the white people neighborhood and fuck they shit up. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that crossed us, or at least that's how niggas felt. Niggas felt
it's because they clones, Roots.
Exactly.
It was put there to fuck
bro,
up the
niggas was just rioting out here like 3 years ago. I remember that shit.
He said we will march, but we ain't shooting and whooping niggas.
And
I'm gonna keep it.
Hey, Malcolm X said,
I ain't marching shit. You niggas gonna march. I'm just gonna reap the benefits.
And so what you just said right now is like, I'm not saying we should go get together and march for us, but what you just said is the reason why it won't happen, because as they said, we are divided, nigga. That's just the fact.
But niggas was rioting 3 years ago out here, like in downtown. It was wild. Niggas rioting and all kinds of shit.
Was it niggas or was it a bunch of teenage white kids out there?
No, bro, it was niggas, and it was everybody. Like, we got a lot of Hispanic people out here. It was everybody was rioting out here, bro.
I don't think that's enough, Puos. You're gonna have to get niggas from everywhere, not just Dallas. You're gonna have to get them from everywhere and
y'all
do that
niggas
shit all
y'all due diligence and make some shit happen. And where y'all niggas stay at?
It's no way we would be able to coordinate no shit like that. I ain't gonna lie.
For every one nigga, listen, for every one, they won't even have to shut it down. For every one nigga that's down to riot behind a good cause, there's 5 more that say the same thing Poole saying. I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. You know, you have the right to want to do whatever you can to protect the life that you live.
Y'all niggas don't need a nigga like me to riot. I'm just gonna reap the benefits if y'all successful though.
But that's what a lot of niggas say, and that's the type of shit that keeps us divided. Not even going as far as to riot, but going as far as to not promote violence or not promote,
bro. If I cared in the cause enough to give a fuck about what you niggas, I would go riot too. But I don't give a fuck enough about shit niggas got going on. I just want to make my money. I ain't gonna say the other thing because motherfuckers is listening and we live. But I want to make my money.
I know exactly what you're about to say.
I want to do that too, and that's it, nigga.
He's gonna have a laboratory on the Poole's crib and shit.
So boom. So that same attitude. So there was, I think this was like 2014, 2015 or some shit like that. It was, I want to say it was some type of awards going on, BET, hip hop, MTV, something. One of them type of awards. And this is when Young Thug first started getting popping and shit. And so there was some shit that was going on in the media at that point in time. Police brutality. I think, you know what? This was around the time that police brutality kind of not spiked, but the visualization of it and the showing
together,
of it,
nigga,
all on social media and shit. That's when it first started picking up. And there was a female, I remember it was a female, reporter, one of them journalists or whatever. She was at the awards and she but she had an interview with Young Thug. She asked him, what do you think about what's going on in media right now with police brutality? And his response, I was sick in my stomach with his response, bro. Nigga said, no, I'm saying, like, I'm just a rapper, man. I'm just out here trying to make some money and da-da-da-da. Like, bro, first of all, you have influence. And I'm not saying that she should have asked Young Thug, because that is the last person to fucking ask about. Look at where he at right now. That's the last nigga to ask.
Would have kept though and be like, I want to street justice, and
that would have did more good.
That nigga just kept it a buck. I don't want him to lie.
And that's fine. And you know what? Waka Flocka said the same thing when Black Lives Matter first started. He said, I'm not about to scream Black Lives Matter because a nigga like me kill a nigga over mine or some shit like that. Like, same thing what Clean Paper said. I don't say Black Lives Matter because I'll
take one. That shit was fire, nigga.
But that type of shit is what keeps us divided and stagnant.
But you know what? I think perfect example. They put it in the movie. I feel like after all that shit happened and Fontaine realized he was being controlled and shit, he didn't want to fuck with that shit no more. Like, he was over that shit.
Especially after he got what that nigga said, Olympic black.
Olympia black.
Olympia black.
Right. And so he was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm going back to doing what I'm doing. I'm a dope boy. I'm doing what but on the other hand, Yo-Yo. No, but what I'm saying, Pools, is on the other side, like Yo-Yo was the one like nah, man, we gotta change this shit. Like, we both in the same situation, but I want to get out. Like, I ain't trying to be here. So I feel like them the two sides, them the two divided sides right there.
But
And
have
then
you
at
ever
the end,
felt
they
defeated though?
maybe a long time ago.
If a
Not now, nigga.
motherfucker,
But
if
you
a
have-
Fuck
you
no,
have
nigga. I
before.
can't be defeated, nigga.
you clearly
that's-
can.
Yeah, back when I was a bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking
Hey
about?
Slim, if I could say like Olympic Black or whatever the fuck that nigga said and make you do whatever the fuck I want to go.
That would have
pick
worked
up
on me 5 years
Go
ago.
eat
nigga.
some shit right now, nigga, and you
And
go
I
do. You
never
don't got
do
no
whatever
choice.
you want me to do, nigga.
That's cap. He had
No,
to.
I'm talking about you.
That nigga was
I'm
a
put-
clone, bro.
Nigga, I don't want you to do shit, nigga.
I'm glad. I don't
I'm
like how.
talking about if put yourself in bro situation.
Mhm.
If a nigga couldn't control you, he even put a gun on Yo-Yo. You know, he would never do that if he was in his regular mind
Right.
state.
Mm.
That nigga,
And then-
after that shit happened,
Okay.
bro was like, what the fuck
Well,
can I do?
Hold on,
Hold
let me ask Pools a
before
question.
before you ask that, couple that with him being explained his purpose is to be a dope nigga. Like he
Okay.
was literally made to be a dope nigga. He is
Hey.
made to keep the community as fucked up as it is.
But look, this is exactly what I was finna ask Pools. So Pools, you agree with him that you would have been defeated too, and you would have gave up type shit.
No, I probably wouldn't have.
Oh well, you don't even agree with that.
No, I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
This comment right here that we just got explains every nigga has their breaking point to make them change their life. That nigga.
Well, that's
found
what
out
I
his
was
mama
finna ask
wasn't real,
Pools,
bro.
What?
but he
Nigga
wasn't.
found out his mama
that.
wasn't real.
What?
Well, that's what made him get back into the shit because he realized like this whole shit been a lie. Like nigga got a recorder in here talking about this my mama and shit. Nigga like
that'll
like,
never happen to me. I'm going in the room like I'm gonna go see if my mama. If I live with my mama, I'm gonna.
She wasn't hungry.
I'm gonna place eyes on her every day if I live with my mom.
But
That's just
hold
me,
on.
though.
But that's kind of how niggas was raised. Like I know niggas that you do not set foot in your mama room at all, whether the door open or closed. Don't go in that motherfucker.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Did y'all notice that scene whenever Yo-Yo she went to the mailbox and put that shit in there?
Right now, nigga.
You don't have to prove to him.
Don't
That's
call
okay.
your mama on there, bro. You good? So do y'all remember the scene when Yo-Yo went to the mailbox? She
Yeah.
put that shit in there, and then old girl was Biddy. She was like, "Hey, Yo-Yo, this that." And then them niggas pulled up in that van and grabbed that ass. Did y'all notice that sign was up there already?
What
It
sign?
said
What sign?
it was a missing sign with her face.
Oh
on her
yeah,
name and shit.
I seen that
That's crazy.
shit.
They had
Yeah, I
already
saw
prepped
that.
the kidnapper.
That bitch
ass.
was already there, like when they picked that bitch up.
But look, the shit I was focused on is another message. Head ass, motherfucking. She just seen her homegirl trying to talk to her and shit, and as soon as she turned around, the bitch got kidnapped. Shit, they do shit to us right behind our back, 10 feet away from us.
Hey, Ruse, she told Slick and them, she was like, yeah, she probably was one of them basketball players or some shit. Cause she seen the van drive away.
She automatically assumed the bitch was on the job still.
Yeah. Them niggas pulled up and just grabbed ass in broad daylight.
What transaction take that short of time? That's not hand to hand. Them niggas.
Hey,
them
but you
niggas
know it's
barely
crazy.
stopped the car.
That's actually some shit that they used to do. I don't know about it now. That's some shit they used to do. It's a story about I don't know his name exactly, but dude that was targeted by the police over some. I feel like he was in some justice type shit too or whatever. Like the whole riots and everything.
Activist.
Yeah, activism type shit. And I think he was out there in New York, and he was being targeted by the police, and they was fucking with that nigga like that, and they was even trying to take this nigga out like in broad daylight type shit. I know that shit
and snatch him up.
Yeah. I don't know his name. I'm gonna have to look that shit back up. I remember hearing that story a long time ago about dude.
I believe it though, and
I don't know if they still do that though, but I know they definitely used to do that shit at one point.
I don't know if they could now because niggas be
watching. Niggas have their phones out and shit now, so I don't know.
Super quick to niggas up that phone like it's a ratchet. Like niggas really quick with that quick draw McGraw with the motherfucking phone.
Like Pools, like the nigga in the black phone
2000s
could have never got away with that shit these days.
Nah, he would have been done.
But like,
you gotta watch that movie on the
shit, they might have got away with that shit.
I would have, if you haven't seen it already, I would have probably suggested it last week.
Roosh, you saw Black Phone?
Nah, I ain't see it.
That
I'm probably
shit
not gonna see it.
fire.
Y'all saying some wild shit. Nigga named
We're gonna have to
Nerd Boy,
watch
but I ain't
that.
fucking with it.
That's not his name, bro.
Nah, you wild.
That's the game. That's not his name.
The
bro.
movies. I'm starting to like, bro. Nigga, you know what? Niggas don't deserve these great movies I'll be giving niggas. So I'm
Bro,
just
we
gonna
watched
give.
this one. Chill out, bro. Damn.
Nah,
This nigga
niggas,
didn't pick this.
Who
Local.
said it?
I didn't
Who
pick
ain't
it,
this
but I
shit?
did put it in the air yesterday.
I feel like I thought I did.
Listen, brother.
I ain't pick it either, but I'm saying like
Listen, brother. Let me
Yeah.
explain this to you. You put it in the air a few days ago. Then Big Lordy Lord said, "Hey, we have a side project. We need to watch this Tyrone shit." And that's why we watched it yesterday. And that's why it's on right now.
That nigga.
So you said I'm
that nigga
Dwayne
Paul got
Wade
influence.
throwing you the alley and you LeBron James.
Pretty
You
much.
got the point.
Got you.
You only got the
That makes sense.
assist.
That makes sense. You know, we scored at the end of the day. Right?
Damn, where y'all people? My man's partner. I got two of my partners in the building. Where y'all people at?
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my people still on the divider side, bro. They ain't,
They ain't joined this, huh?
there's a lot of niggas living in the matrix, bro. Like
This nigga Root's friends with a lot of fucking clones. Nigga, they don't even fuck with this nigga.
it might be, bro. Like they
not
might
even
be
your
on the same
partner.
shit you on
They
shit
the
on,
niggas
bro.
that's gonna like be behind your car and nigga waiting for you to get out.
Yeah.
Shit out your ass.
You wildin'.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what it sounds like to me.
These niggas in these comments.
That's nothing to do with anything. I don't know.
Yeah, got everything to
Me and
do
my
with
niggas
it.
been through some shit.
Go ahead, fools.
These niggas in these comments right now, I done starved with these niggas before, nigga.
Fire.
These really my niggas. What is
Fire.
niggas talk about? That's real support right there. That's why they my brothers.
Did y'all eat fish all week?
Nah, that nigga mama ate fish all week. Mary had fish at the convention. She
Hey, she said I'm still full. Hey, buddy, say I made you some sandwiches. He had 2 sandwiches in his hand.
Why he had 2 plates?
I thought one of them was for him. I ain't gonna lie.
He said, I made you some sandwiches.
He did say I made you some sandwiches. That means she was gonna get both of them sandwiches.
I mean, who the fuck just want 1 sandwich? I need 2.
That's
bro.
a fact. I gotta make 2.
Or
I'm making either that or I'm making a big ass sandwich.
This nigga didn't know that his mama wasn't at no fish fry.
I mean, he be gone from the house most of the day.
No, I know. I'm tripping. Wait a minute. Break the fourth wall, nigga. The nigga's a fucking clone, Pools. He don't know shit.
Oh, yeah. The
nigga just woke up.
Programmed to not go in the room.
Yeah, he just woke up. Like he don't know what the fuck going on.
So he programmed just to
that nigga might be an NPC.
Bruce made that
bro.
up. He made that up.
Nigga might
That's
be
not
an
true,
NPC.
Pools.
So why the fuck he go in the room then?
That's why I say he made that up. That ain't true.
Who what you talking about?
The nigga wasn't not programmed to go in the room. He did the shit like he thought his mama had already ate.
Ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
The nigga a clone. Like he ain't got no mind of his own.
Bro, we not even halfway through this.
I
shit.
need to see you.
Hey, we don't need to talk about it.
Hold on.
We don't need to talk about everything. Let's skip to what we need to talk about. We ain't gotta talk about everything.
Focus on the acting again. That nigga, that crying scene, bro, when that nigga found out his mama wasn't there, nigga broke in half. Fire.
Yeah, that was dope.
I like when the nigga was kicking in the door. Like that nigga, I believe that shit.
That nigga love kicking some doors. That nigga kicked like 6 doors.
I believe that shit when he was kicking them down doors in, nigga. That nigga meant that.
Bro, that nigga cold. Like
he was fired.
He might be ass.
Nah, he is ass. But when they was in the restaurant and shit, and that nigga Jamie Foxx was like, "Hold up, man, that nigga I ain't never seen this nigga laugh. We done grew up 20 years."
Yeah, I'm like, this nigga laughing right now, nigga.
That nigga Jamie Foxx did some cold ass detective shit. Nigga seen nigga laugh like I ain't never seen you laugh. I ain't never.
And he looked around and shit because
everybody else laughed
because this nigga was in the lab when he was sniffing that shit. That nigga was doing all that goddamn laughing.
Yeah,
so he put that shit together.
That's the only time being a cokehead has ever benefited somebody.
That nigga say it ain't snow, but what he said, it ain't snow, but I can ski on it or some shit like that. He knew that shit wasn't cool.
Hey, I want to know what pimps this nigga talked to before he did this shit, bro. What influence did he have? Because that sounds like
just a guy, bro. That nigga's a god tier ass actor, bro.
That nigga definitely is a god tier ass nigga, bro. Like that shit.
So can we skip to the like? No. Before we skip, I want to talk about what about when that big Chester nigga came out there? That Chester nigga, bro.
Oh, that nigga Chester was not playing with niggas.
Chester, I don't remember that.
The black nigga with the suit when he got out the car and shit.
That wasn't him.
Yeah,
it
that
is
was
him, but his name was
it's a
Chester.
clone.
Oh yeah, that nigga
one
really
name
like
was
that.
Chester.
Nigga
That
really
nigga
like
not phased by nothing.
He
That
actually he a tougher version of that nigga. He got to be.
with like
Yeah.
a better haircut. Beat the hell out that
And he
dude.
way cleaner than that nigga too.
He
In a
definitely
suit.
would.
Nah, he not, because he like got a white man controlling him, so that shit ass.
I'm just
Both
saying
of them got a white man controlling them though.
But one like cool with it, like Chester, get in the car, let's go. Other nigga gotta say Black Olympia to control him. Like, that shit not cool at all.
All right, so we can. What about if we skip to the fucking end with the plot twist when he walk in the when he get drug in the fucking room.
Oh yeah.
After that,
So that
yeah,
shit.
Chester beat that nigga ass. I ain't gonna lie.
That
He
I
did
would've
have a
never
bump
guessed that.
shoulder though. He had a fucked up shoulder.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
So whenever Chester got out the car, I'm like, damn, the main nigga in charge controlling niggas is a nigga. And then I seen the white man come out, and I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Then when he said, I'm not the one that caused the shots, I'm just like mall security or some shit.
Right.
Nigga just said he like the right hand. But then we get to the nigga calling the shots, and not only is it a nigga, it's
that nigga not even calling the shots for real, but
he the highest in that area.
He
we'll let him rock out.
He's a bitch ass nigga.
Which they never really made that.
Yes,
really
the fuck they did. They did make it make sense.
So they said, what happened with his brother, he had to clean the blood off, which that's fucked up. You have to clean your little brother dead body
at the morgue, nigga. At the morgue.
You gotta go there, identify him, and clean him up.
I would have got, because they didn't have time to do it. They couldn't bother with doing that shit. Boy, I would have got on them mortician's ass. I ain't gonna lie.
On it. I'm on it, bro. Like, you mean to tell me you about to have my brother in the casket looking dirty as fuck? Like,
they didn't even wipe the blood off this nigga, bro. Like, what's wrong with you niggas?
Somebody. But like, he did the complete opposite of what you would think a nigga that has knowledge of systemic racism, and their brother dying as a product of a systemic racism, and the nigga just went to work for the system. Like,
he was trying to
what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, the reason he did it was because, like you said, his brother got killed and it was racism. And so he was trying to help the white people with their goal. Their goal was, quote unquote, to create peace. And they was trying to whitewash the black people and to be like white people.
They was not even like, you saw that little diagram?
Yeah, literally into white people after a certain point. But
after generations,
crazy.
And so everybody just white.
It's a fucked up thought process, and it's like, okay, so to get rid of racism, I'm just going to help them achieve peace by turning black people into white people.
Yeah,
that's what he was doing essentially.
Bro, you know why that shit crazy?
Another one.
Yeah,
Undercover Brother do the same shit.
Shout out Undercover Brother. I love that movie. But bro, it's okay. First of all, I got kind of 2 points. That nigga was like, Fontaine was like, man, you think niggas ain't gonna notice that? He was like, bro, it's generational. We ain't just gonna do it after, like,
we ain't doing it overnight type shit.
Yeah, you gonna over time become lighter skin and all that type shit, which is fucking insane. And then, bro, did you niggas see the NBA draft this year, nigga? All them niggas look like Loso. Like, all them niggas, it's no Zion black ass niggas, like athletic black. All them.
It is. It's like one nigga from like Africa or some shit.
Bro,
but
it's one nigga. Nobody else look like Lonzo Ball.
You know what's crazy? And so when my daughter came out, when my daughter was born, she was light skinned as fuck. Like, she's still kind of light skinned now. She like more on the brown side, but like, she was light skinned as fuck. And I've never been light skinned in my life. Type shit. So like. And then I know a nigga, one of my partners, his older brother, he got a baby picture. He looked like that nigga is, look at the screen, the black screen on your phone, and that's what shade he is right now. But that nigga was as white as snow when he came out. So like, for them to use, all of this shit to make niggas just over time change into white people, that shit, that's a crazy thing to think. But like, with the draft shit, like, they might be already on it.
For real.
Now, I will say I don't believe that part. I don't think that's happening.
I ain't gonna say that, but you can admit it went from Michael Jordan looking ass niggas to Lonzo Ball. Look, Steph Curry look. It's more Steph Curry, Zach LaVine looking ass niggas in the NBA.
Feel you, but I feel what you're saying, but it's always been light skinned niggas. They just wasn't in the NBA.
I'm saying though, now that's what it is now though.
Yeah,
so that's
fuck it. We gotta eradicate the light skin.
Shit, in the 50s, nigga, wasn't no black people around there.
Yeah, it was. What are you talking about?
They had their own separate shit.
Oh, you talking about in basketball?
Yeah.
I thought you said it wasn't no niggas at all.
Nah, nigga, we was first. See, that's what you need to talk about. We talk about that a different day. We was here first.
I'm not joining that conversation. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, it's actually the other way around. But you know,
the first nigga was the first.
I didn't even know you was one of them type of niggas either.
I'm not. I just know how things go. Like, everything originated in Africa.
Yeah, Mr. Spook here.
It did. Nigga, like, I don't understand what you want me to say.
The first nigga was the first nigga,
right,
point blank period. The first nigga was the first nigga.
Yeah, white people some bullshit. Fuck them. Hey, you hear that shit, Travis? They don't fuck with you. Don't let them don't let these niggas act like they fuck with you, Travis. They don't.
Travis,
Travis, we.
Travis, we got a token KTL on the podcast. I don't know why he would say something like that.
KTL is a
token white person.
KTL is a token.
He's what makes us like marketable.
Is it anything? No, the fuck he don't. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm just talking about his skin, not him as a person.
Is it anything else? Like, what are you talking about right now? Wait a minute. Is there anything else, man, that y'all want to talk about?
Yes, the homeless person was.
That's a fact.
You know what that's called? It's called a harbinger. You know what that is?
What you mean?
What is it?
What person are you talking about?
The homeless man.
Dude.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that.
Niggas like him are called harbingers, bro. Oh, you see that? That's what my man said. The homeless nigga.
Yeah, I went back to it.
That's pretty much what he was saying. Like, the homeless dude always knew what was up. Like, he pointed them out to the church, and like Fontaine kept going to him like, bro, what does this mean? And he had to decode that nigga messages to see what the fuck he was talking about. Basically, a harbinger, bro.
But that's a thing too. Like, these old niggas that done lived all life and shit that be getting ignored most of the time, like, them niggas might have some answers. We might need to start talking to the neighborhood crackhead and neighborhood what's the neighborhood wino and shit. That nigga had all the motherfucking answers. You had to decode him like a motherfucking nigga was talking like Yoda out that bitch. But
well, I mean, yeah, that it is true. Like, you can learn something from anybody. You can learn something from a bum on the street. That's what some people say, because it's true. Like, you can learn something from anybody, and so. Yeah, some people like probably look at people like that, like, yeah, they don't really know shit. They drunk, crazy, this and that. Yeah.
Every time, and I gotta go back to make sure, but my theory is every time that nigga walked past him, he told him some type of information, some important information.
That's a fact.
That he didn't even know.
He disregarded.
Remember when they set the plan in motion and the twin popped out, or not the twin, the clone popped out. And he was like, "You got that fresh new car smell." Yep. He was telling that nigga, "Oh damn, you done died and came back, huh? Again, huh?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he knew what was up the entire time. It's just when you hear him just say some shit that sound off the wall, like a lot of people.
And then he a drunk. That don't help none. That nigga pay him in malt liquor every day.
So the last thing before like we talk about like anything else before we close, I want to talk about that last scene, like after it was over and they overran the fucking. After they overran,
went over to LA and shit.
When they was on the news broadcast, bro, like niggas was being niggas again. Like, that shit was funny as fuck.
That shit was like really, like, I feel like every part of this movie should speak to niggas. Like, there's a nigga Slim. There is a nigga like you in Pennsylvania right now.
It's not nobody like me ever on earth.
It is
not one.
It is.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. It ain't.
It might be.
It's probably a nigga like you, but not like me.
It ain't a nigga like me at all.
But even still, with the same,
never be like
the same type of mind state. That nigga,
not
that
once,
nigga Fontaine. What
did
they say? Did they say his name?
You said what?
Did they say his name was Fontaine or what?
What Puel say? I didn't know what he said.
I thought you was Adam 22, ain't you?
Oh shit!
I don't even know that nigga.
Adam 23.
I don't even know that nigga. Who you talking about, Rooks?
The nigga in California and shit. The other nigga.
That was Tyrone.
The nigga name was Tyrone.
That was the Tyrone that they cloned.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even.
Which actually the name, the title is wrong. Like they didn't clone Tyrone. They cloned Fontaine, nigga, and he is Tyrone.
But that's the conclusion that the niggas over in Cali made was, oh shit, this nigga Tyrone.
That nigga saying, ain't that you?
That nigga was shook.
Matter of fact, they didn't even clone Fontaine. They cloned some other nigga. Well, I don't even know that nigga name. The old nigga.
Well, he called the other nigga Fontaine, so I don't know. I don't know who the fuck. It's a clone. And
they all clones of this same nigga, but they different people. Like that shit is crazy.
But that even more so. Back to the acting. I fuck with the anybody that can do an accurate like California nigga accent. I fuck
nigga sounded like Geechee Gotti, for real.
I'm finna head to the store real quick.
Whole lot of gang shit, you know. Boys had to click up and storm the castle. Do you hear me? Whatever the fuck that nigga was talking about.
Them niggas was being niggas.
And then the other nigga, bro, that shit was funny as fuck when that nigga just pulled up. I guess he was on social media. Nigga just pulled up on the camera, talking about, "Hey G, this shit fucked up, G. They out here cloning niggas. What going on in this bitch?" That's like an Atlanta nigga. That sound like a Georgia nigga.
That, bro, when he said that, I literally said it at the same time.
That shit was fucking hilarious to me.
This shit fucked up in this.
Hey G, this shit fucked up. Fuck going on in this bitch.
I swear to God, bro. I said that same shit as he said it, bro. I was like, this shit too real. This shit is too real.
Because I feel like they went and got actual niggas and just let them be themselves out there. Like that nigga was being himself, whoever he was.
Niggas went to the barbershop and like, hey, y'all want to make some money?
Oh, that's another fucking thing. Them niggas, when they ran into that nigga again, he called that nigga Lazarus and shit. Them niggas was wearing the barbershop things. Like there's like 4 of them niggas wearing the barbershop.
When he clutched the gun and he forgot he had the cape on, so the nigga had to move the cape and say his line again.
All 4 of you niggas was in the chair, nigga, and y'all all got up.
Hey, that's some real beef.
I wouldn't be surprised though if you really them niggas, all y'all getting cut up at the same time. Fuck it.
Nigga, fuck that. Nigga stopped a haircut to address the smoke.
Yeah, I bet. That's
nigga
some
in
of
the
that
middle of a
satire
run-up.
shit.
Is that Fontaine? Hey, that's Fontaine.
Then you know you just bodied that nigga, so you like, ain't no way this nigga just walking around. I gotta leave this haircut real fast.
He left the haircut to go talk to him and then go right back to it. Like he didn't even do nothing though.
He definitely went to finish his haircut.
Because he respected that bitch wherever they was at.
No, the fuck he didn't.
Yes, he clearly did because he ain't
he respected
no the fuck he
respect her. He was like, bitch, we talking. I said we just talking.
He didn't even say bitch though. He
wasn't listening to her puos.
Why he ain't air that nigga out?
He said they was just talking. He said they was just talking. They was.
Bro, he just bodied that nigga, bro. I would have aired that nigga out if it
so
really
that's what he thought.
That.
That's why I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
Called that nigga Lazarus.
What you mean? It was.
He did call that nigga Lazarus. Like if it was real smoke, like Puo said, like I don't think he would have went back to that.
He just murdered him last time he seen him, nigga.
And he right there in his face again.
Last night.
And I would have thought, man, I gotta kill this nigga again. That nigga hurt again.
He ain't think that. That's what I'm saying. Is he different?
Why he pull it? Why he show his strap? Pause.
He just showing that bitch. Like niggas
hey, be doing that.
I got this right here, bro.
A nigga like that ain't just showing you shit. He gonna air you, bro.
Well, what I'm telling you is he did it, Puos.
He
did just show it.
We call it flash dancing, where
hey,
niggas just throw the gun and it just for intimidation.
Roots, I got you. So Puos, if you say he was respecting her space and it was still real smoke and all that shit, well, why they just ain't go outside? And he could have did that shit outside.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, the nigga that scored last definitely not gonna be the nigga that want to talk some shit. Especially
I forgot the name Isaac.
If I just body the nigga who not dead and he walking around, I gotta body him again now. Bro.
That nigga was walking around fine, nigga. You put like 3.
What?
He was walking around fine. Okay.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
He was walking around perfectly. That worked.
Unscathed, unshot, alive. There was so many
fine works too. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Don't.
So where did your mind go when I said that? Your
same
mind,
place Pujols' mind went. Don't
your
don't
mind
address me.
your
Don't
mind
address
went to
me.
rating that
I'm
nigga
not the only-
looks.
I,
Your
bro,
mind went.
I'm not.
Your mind went to
Listen,
like.
I'm not the only Mack truck
Hey.
driver in here. I'm
So
not
you
the only
saying
Mack truck driver in
you
here. Don't
saying
do
you
it.
and Pujols went to comparing his looks when I said that.
I
That's-
mean, the
it's
way you
what-
said it was like that nigga was like
walking around fine.
I said that nigga was walking around fine. Y'all went to judging in y'all head like, was he? Was he really?
No,
Nah,
nobody
you
asked that
said-
question.
you
We
said
was
fine.
asking you what you said.
You
I
said
did not,
fine as
Pujols. No,
hell.
the fuck I did, nigga.
You said fine as
I knew
hell.
he was going to say that. I knew you was going to say that.
How you do that shit?
I knew you was going to do that. I know you, nigga.
That nigga was amazed at how fine he was.
Hey, yo. Yo.
Yo, shit.
What?
So you gonna show a picture of that nigga after that shit?
I want y'all to see who y'all talking about, man.
Oh, shit.
Y'all
What
said
you
this.
mean?
Y'all
Oh,
said this.
Shit.
This is what y'all said.
Looking at my bitch yo. Fuck is you talking about?
Shout out Yo-Yo,
I ain't
man.
looking at no niggas.
Shit, boy.
Now you are.
Hey, look, that's how we looked at you when you said what you said, nigga.
Yeah, when you said that nigga,
Nigga look like this. That nigga
Oh,
RJ,
my
man.
God.
RJ, goofy
Oh,
as hell.
that nigga RJ is appalled at what you just said, bro.
That nigga don't
Hey.
got no business being appalled at anybody but himself. That fucking goofy.
That nigga definitely did some
Nigga's
way
crazy.
more wild shit than saying some shit.
Hey, I will say so. The last thing is not even in the movie, but like after the movie, did y'all turn it off after the movie, or did y'all hear that shit that played after?
I was listening to all that shit. I was in my phone, but I always let the credits play, especially
Yes,
for movies that I
Bruce.
like,
Right
like
after
movies
they
like
played that Erykah Badu shit.
Yeah, so look, so that's on the soundtrack. I went to looking for the like the music and shit after the movie went off. And
I was
she
like,
fucking
this
remixed that shit. They done
dog. And I was like,
that
okay,
shit
they
was
finna
fire.
play Cloned
Yeah, I heard
Tyrone.
that, dog. Y'all did hear that.
Yeah, I thought they was just gonna play Cloned Tyrone. Nigga, she was saying Cloned Tyrone.
I had the subtitles
all-
on, so I seen it.
Yeah, all the
Oh, I
lyrics
didn't
was
know that.
different and shit.
And they tap in iPhone. That shit was hard.
Yeah, she remade the song and made it for this movie, like Mind Control and shit.
That's fire. Bro.
That shit was crazy,
Bro,
nigga.
I really I really fuck with when bigger artists or like more well-known people get involved with, because this probably didn't start out like this. You know what I'm saying? This would probably just started out on some like regular small niggas in a room kicking it, probably smoking a blunt and shit. Like, damn, I should write a movie type shit. Or a nigga that already done wrote movies that had this pop up in his head, and he's like, man, I should write this shit. And niggas was really able to not only get Jamie Foxx as an actor, but get Erykah Badu to remake one of her most famous song just for this movie. I think that shit is super fire, bro.
Yeah, man. Clone Tyrone. Anything else, man, before we close this shit out?
We're gonna do I guess we did final thoughts. We're gonna rate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rate that bitch.
You want me to go first?
What you got?
All right, boom.
Yeah.
So points, right? It gets points for authenticness, you know, the setting, even down to
Authenticity.
What did I say?
Authenticness.
Yeah, that's not a word. Authenticity. So authenticity in the category of authenticity, this shit was spot the fuck on, down to damn near every line. I don't think there was anything besides the pimp, because I don't talk like a pimp. Like, there's a lot of that shit I'm not gonna say, but like all the like the regular conversation shit, I have said or can see myself saying a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. The comedy moment like that, I was laughing my ass off at certain points, bro. I was laughing my ass off. I'm gonna keep rolling, bro. Funny as hell at a lot of points. I don't want to say. Well, no. I think my favorite actor in this is the main character, even though Jamie Foxx did his shit. He definitely did his shit, and that is actually a
This
fire
nigga
haircut.
Roots is crazy. That was an accident, but this nigga's crazy.
That is actually a fire haircut. But like,
you know what's crazy? I was just gonna go type the KTL. Roots done fucked up a lot of words and sentences in this podcast. Nigga, I ain't fuck up none.
You ain't drinking tonight? You sober?
I am sober.
Your ass need to hit the bottle next time. You ain't never fucked up words and names like this before.
Which is crazy. But yeah, man. Y'all be tripping whenever I give some shit a 10.
Oh shit. Do your thing.
But I don't care, nigga. 10.
Why would you do that?
Insane, man.
This nigga's stupid.
He not. That's how he feel.
No, he's stupid for doing that shit with his microphone.
Oh.
All right, Puos, man. What you think?
No, it was dope, man. Bunch of black ass, spook ass shit going on, man. Typical shit to get you. Your damn spooks are hot and bothered, huh?
What?
Got you damn spooks. You damn spooks got this movie to number 1 on Netflix. Black ass niggas. Good shit.
Uncle Ruckus for real. Jesus Christ.
Y'all niggas. Nah, the movie was dope though. I fuck with it. Know what I'm saying? A lot of original dialogue and all that shit, man. Kind of original stories. Like I said, that shit reminded me of Black Dynamite and Us combined. Pretty much what it was. It was dope though. I ain't got too much to say. Jamie Foxx went crazy. That nigga was funny as hell. Yo, beautiful woman. I will watch anything else you in.
The Marvels.
Yeah, I was about to say watch the Marvels because we definitely.
It's called The Marvels. It's a show or it's a movie?
It's a movie.
Look at that. That's the Captain Marvel shit with
Oh, I'm out. Captain Marvel, I'm out.
You in? Pause.
Whoa.
I said pause.
I don't give a fuck.
So in November?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything she in, I'm gonna fuck with it. Fontaine, brother, you did your shit. Stewie Newton looking ass nigga, you went crazy. You did just
wait, hold on, just to clarify, you talking about Stewie Newton, the battle rapper?
Yes.
All right,
it's only Stewie Newton, I know.
You do kind of look like that nigga.
Bro, you look like that nigga in Beanie Siegel, bro. I'm trying to tell you niggas, bro.
I'm not agreeing to the Beanie Siegel shit. I don't know his facial features enough to agree with that.
It's all good. I think everybody went crazy though. Every even the P Valley dude, he was cold too.
Alphonse.
Everybody went. They did their thing. I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
All right. So I kind of said a lot about the podcast already, man. But I fuck with it. I fuck with the humor in it.
Said a lot about the movie.
Yeah. You finally got me, Roos. I was busy over here. I was busy over here typing to a calculator, and you got me. I wasn't focused. I was too busy adding up 10 and 8.5.
I looked up a word all day.
You know, maybe I can't multitask, man. maybe I can't multitask.
Might be ass.
Yeah, but you can't single task, my nigga. You wasn't doing anything else.
Wow, that was dope.
I made it up. It's a word now, nigga.
It definitely is a word.
Well, he lied. So for me,
do a single task is what you meant to say. That's the correct way to say
Don't talk to me, nigga. He said
I'm talking to you, Slim.
I'm not the only Mack truck driver over here.
You fucked up the word because you're not on your toes like I told you to be.
This nigga sound like a creep, dog. He sounds like a fucking creep. This nigga needs to be on the watch list. And I might kick him off the podcast next week for saying this shit.
Bullshit.
You sound like a fucking creep, bro. Don't ever tell me no shit like that in that tone, nigga. You use your R&B voice when you told me that. I say that
shit every weekday.
No, you don't.
That nigga used his R&B voice.
All right, now I'm making a point to do it.
This nigga's crazy, bro.
Now I'm making a point to do it every week.
Did you hear that nigga, Puos?
Yeah, I did.
Stay on your toes like I told you to be. Like, you hear how he sound?
He sounded like Jamie Foxx. Was that nigga named Slick James or something?
No, Slick Charles, bro. Nigga said Slick James.
Like
I think you was thinking about Rick James, bro.
Rick James is a piece of shit, man.
Facts.
R.I.P. though.
He also does coke though, so
it's my nigga.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I fucked with Jamie Foxx. Like, he was funny as fuck, like Puos said. Yo, man. Shout out to her, big old Monica Rambeau and shit. The fucking dude, Fontaine, like, he was very believable. Like Ruth said, about the intent. My bad, I fucked up again. That's 2.
Crazy, bro.
All right, about 5 more. I'm gonna catch up with you. So authenticity, the authenticity, like Ruth said, I think with him and his character, like you can really see it in like how he was portraying this drug dealer type nigga. So is anybody else? Yeah, the other guy too. Him too. I forgot his name. The one Pooh was talking about from the
Isaac.
JL Funds guy. Yeah, Isaac. Him too. Even though he had like a smaller role, but him too.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
We didn't talk about the bitch ass nigga that was with him though.
The nigga that got his leg broke.
Yeah.
Damn, he a bitch ass nigga.
We also ain't talk about that scene that they had together when Isaac was trying to practice his lines for the little.
Oh, that was shit. Fire, nigga.
Like, he was like, how was that? How was that? He was like, Denzel. He said, training day. What he said? Training day
or Book of Eli.
Yeah, he
Book of Eli.
Damn, run it again. That nigga
said, yeah, hey, that whole plot twist right there. What that shit was fire too.
That was dope as
with
fuck,
the plan
bro.
and everything. That shit was crazy. I fuck with that.
Fuck, bro.
And I fuck with how they like they broke it down where Jamie was explaining it, and obviously it's like it was a parallel to like I guess him being a pimp. That nigga said that nigga said some shit like
pulled many tricks.
I think said I've been pulling tricks my whole life or some shit like that. That shit was fire. So overall, I think this movie is good. It has a good message to it. I agree with a lot of what they said in this movie. I do think some of the shit was over the top. Like they definitely had a little dude in here named Junebug. Like I think that's funny as fuck. That's some black ass shit to like name somebody. I feel like they should have put that in the blackening with the Sambo music. They should have had Junebug in that.
That movie fire.
That shit fire as hell.
But yeah, man, really good movie. I give it an 8.7.
What I give it? Did I say 7.5?
Oh, 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Niggas, what you said? Why are you surprised?
I thought I gave it a 7.5.
Do you want?
Would you like to change it?
Nah. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 just because the little plot twist where he got these niggas thinking like little murders. The Valley nigga shot him and
nigga called him by his
that shit was cool because like they know like when the nigga gets shot. They
God, I never seen that show on my mama, nigga.
Hey, Puos, the reason it's so clean is because like they said, like niggas just thought it was some regular shit going on. Like they just see a nigga get shot in the hood, they go scoop this nigga up.
He said,
like they always
they're not gonna second guess nothing. They know to be regular or some shit like that.
Yeah, he said that's the easiest type of mark, like a nigga that's expecting what they expect or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so them niggas was expecting like he a drug dealer, he gonna get shot. We just gonna go scoop this nigga up and bring out a new clone.
Shot him. The nigga that shot him just gonna continue by his shit. Nigga went and got some hoes. You know what I'm saying? Went to the store and shit. Nigga just went on doing some or what it looked like was some regular shit.
That shit is clean because it's like that's like when you know what your opponent gonna do and you can counteract that shit. Yeah, like that shit fire.
That's why you need to play fighting games, man. Make you feel like you're smarter than niggas.
I used to.
Don't play Street Fighter shit. That shit mad difficult.
No, it's not.
Bullshit.
You play?
I'm trying to.
You bought it?
Yeah, I bought it.
I didn't know that.
With that being said, man, the final score for They Cloned Tyrone is a 9 flat.
Fire.
That's dope.
Shout out They Cloned Tyrone, man. We'll be back on Friday, man.
My fault.
I was pointing out the big
No. We won't be back on Friday. We'll be back on Thursday, right?
No, we'll be back on Wednesday.
I got to do a single project.
We're gonna be back on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
What's on Wednesday?
Wednesday, we got the last episode of Secret Invasion. On Thursday, we got another
episodes every day this
work,
week,
bro. We doing work. We got, of course, today, Wednesday, tomorrow. We got last episode of Secret Invasion. Y'all pull up to that. Thursday,
finale, nigga.
We got 2 in real time.
2
That's for Haunted Mansion.
They
and
both come out on Thursday, man.
I'm not watching those. Oh, I almost said the F word. No weak ass Haunted Mansion.
I'm watching. It. I'm going to see.
Well, y'all do y'all thing.
I mean, we already planned this anyway, Puos.
You ain't tell me that.
I did. I said me and you was going to see Talk to Me, pause, not together.
All right. So is he the kettle? Is he the kettle or is he unaware?
Unaware.
Nigga might be an unaware kettle.
First of all, nigga, if I ain't get added in the shit, I'm not.
You did, kettle, and nigga. This was like 3 days ago.
Oh, did I tell you I'm not watching no bitch ass PG-13
You did
movie?
say that, but I said Come on, man. You don't even know what we be saying in the chats, bro.
I don't listen to you niggas unless I'm editing it.
It's in a chat, bro. Like, you read it.
Bro, I'm not reading all that shit. That's crazy.
This nigga's crazy. This nigga's crazy.
Listen, man. How about you niggas on Thursday? Y'all do the 100 shit first, then I'll be off work and be finished watching my shit. By the time y'all finish that
off
shit.
air.
Boy, fuck.
I don't know,
but
this is the thing. Look, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do both of them that day because it depends on the timing of the movies. Because that means I would have to see them both on the same day.
What's the problem with you off, ain't you?
But the timing, like what time the movies play, that's the thing.
Nigga, just go to the. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, we plan at our peak performance. We may have 2 in real times on Thursday. So whichever one, whether we do 1 or 2 or whatever, make sure y'all pull up to that. And then on Friday, we got this weak ass.
Matter of fact, I already know how this finna go. Like, who else ain't gonna see that movie till Friday? No, you ain't gonna see the movie till Friday.
I'm gonna see it on Thursday. I gotta go to work in the morning on Friday. I already told him I'll be there.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I'm gonna go as soon as I get off. I'm gonna go shower. You know what I'm saying? Get handsome and shit. Some shit you niggas can't do. And then I'm gonna go see the movie.
He gotta go put on his face.
Oh no, man.
All right, man.
This spray some cologne in the air and walk through.
That's a myth. You need to spray it on your actual skin, bro.
That nigga say,
stop watching TikToks, nigga. Spray it on your skin, nigga.
I think that used to be an insult. Like that used to be an insult they used to say about niggas.
That they spray it in
perfume, that they wear perfume and shit.
No, spray it in there and walk through it. Like,
oh yeah, the mist and shit.
That used to be an insult. Yeah.
You misting ass nigga.
All right, man.
Oh shit.
Let's fucking end this fucking podcast, man. One of y'all sign us out. Let's do it. Pools ain't never did it. Pools, you ain't never signed us out. Yeah, you do it.
This is the Real Rap Coalition podcast, nigga. And we the fuck up out of here. This is fucking they try to clone Tyrone, whatever the fuck this shit called.
This nigga, hey man.
I'm drunk by now, nigga.
You got to practice that shit.
You gotta practice shit. I'm the algorithm.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hey, before we leave, go look at the only nigga with 100 views who did a solo project. These niggas can't do that. These niggas ass. I'm the algorithm. Now we out of here.
Right. He putting niggas down again. There you go.
Ass. Get better, niggas.